The September 29th, 2010 meeting of the Ways and Means Committee will now come to order. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Ms. Andrews. Mr. Bronson. Mr. Barker. Chairman Daniele.
Here.
Mr. Haney. Mr. Hyder is excused. Mr. McCann. Mr. O'Brien. Dr. Quattro. Mr. Tucciarello. Mr. Yolovich.
Are there any speakers signed up for the public forum this evening?
None this evening.
And is there anyone here who would like to address this committee who has not signed up to speak? Seeing none, the next item on the agenda is the approval of the minutes. You have before you the September 1st, 2010 minutes. They will stand approved unless the clerk is notified of any changes by the end of the day. The next item is new business. Madam Clerk.
Referral 10-266.
Moved by Legislator Yolovich, seconded by Legislator Barker. Any questions? Legislator Haney.
Through you, Mr. Chairman, have any of these recovery zone facility bonds been issued in either 2009 or to date in 2010?
Through the chair, no, they have not.
Do we anticipate that there will be any issued? They have. This dies at the end of the year, doesn't it?
Through the chair, that is correct.
Right.
And we do have an application in from Ledestri Foods.
Oh, Ledestri Foods. Okay. And through you, Mr. Chairman, who is the legal counsel for this entity?
For the IDC,
Yeah.
Harris Beach.
Thank you.
Any other questions? There being none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Item carries. Next item.
Referral 10-267.
Moved by Legislator Barker, seconded by Legislator McCann. Any discussion? There being none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Item carries.
Referral 10-268. Acceptance
Moved by
of
Legislator
grant.
McCann, seconded by Legislator Quattro. Any questions? Being none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Item carries.
Referral 10-269. Acceptance
Moved by
of a
Legislator
gift.
Quattro, seconded by Legislator Tucciarello. Any discussion? There being none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Item carries.
Referral 10-270. Amend
Moved by
resolution.
Legislator Tucciarello, seconded by Legislator Yolovich. Any discussion? There being none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Item carries.
Referral 10-271. Acceptance
Moved by
of a
Legislator
grant.
Yolovich, seconded by Legislator Barker. Any discussion? Legislator Haney.
Through you, Mr. Chairman, when will our new facility be operational, the new crime lab?
Through the chair, this is Janet Anderson Sequest, the laboratory administrator. We plan on moving in April. So
April next year?
April next year, yes.
Okay. And through you, Mr. Chairman, what is the trend? I know we've had a backlog, like on DNA testing and that. Like, have we been able to cut the backlog on some of these test categories?
Absolutely. Through the chair, yes, we have. Since starting in January, the backlogs are dropping, and we're using new techniques such as Lean Six Sigma, bringing in industrialistic techniques to the crime lab to decrease backlogs and turnaround times.
What was the last, I'm sorry?
Turnaround times. To decrease backlogs and decrease turnaround times.
Oh, great.
Any other discussion? There being none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Item carries.
Referral 10-272. Acceptance
Moved by
of a
Legislator
grant.
Barker, seconded by Legislator McCann. Any discussion? There being none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Item carries.
Referral 10-273.
Moved by
Authorized
Legislator
contract.
McCann, seconded by Legislator Quattro. Any discussion? Legislator Haney.
Through you, Mr. Chairman, just out of curiosity, the university doesn't have a veterinary program. What is the tie-in for a veterinarian through Strong?
Through the chair, Dr. Wyatt has been with U of R for 28 years, and he does run I believe it's an adjunct program training veterinarians at the U of R.
They have a veterinary training program at the U of R?
That's our understanding, through the chair.
Wow, that's news to me. I thought Cornell was the only one. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
You're welcome, Mr. Haney. Any other discussion? All those in favor? Oh, Legislator Yolovich.
I don't think he said they have a veterinary school. I think he said they have an adjunct program. Did I understand you correctly?
Through the chair, that's correct.
Legislator Haney.
Well, through you, Mr. Chairman, what do we mean by an adjunct program? I guess I don't know what an adjunct program is.
Well, through the chair, I'm not an expert on the programs at the U of R, but Dr. Wyatt is involved in the training of other veterinarians through the programs at the University of Rochester. I could get more information specifically on that, should you desire.
Okay, so they don't have a veterinary school per se, but they're doing some kind of veterinarian training out there, are they?
Through the chair, that's our understanding, yes.
Okay.
Any other discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Item carries.
Referral 10-274.
Moved by
authorized-
Legislator Quattro, seconded by Legislator Tucciarello. Any discussion? There being none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Item carries.
Referral 10-275. Amendment
Moved by Legislator
2010.
Tucciarello, seconded by Legislator Yolovich. Any discussion? There being none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Item carries.
Referral 10-276.
Moved by Legislator
acceptance-
Yolovich, seconded by Legislator Barker. Legislator Haney.
Through you, Mr. Chairman, what will Matrix Marketing be doing in this program?
Legislator Haney, I believe you're on,
I'm on 277. Am I?
No, 276.
we are on 276.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Any other discussion on 276? There being none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Item carries.
Referral 10-277.
Moved by
acceptance of a
Legislator
grant.
Barker, seconded by Legislator McCann. Legislator Haney.
What will Matrix Marketing be doing in connection with this program?
Through the chair, we have a contract with them to provide healthy home and lead awareness media campaign.
And what do they actually do? I mean, I don't know as I've ever seen anything in the media. What?
Through the chair, they help us purchase advertising. And
So you do mass media through the chair? You do mass media advertising for the availability of the services, et cetera?
through the chair, yes.
So they're the agency that goes out and buys the time, et cetera?
Through the chair, yes.
Okay. So the $60,000 being paid to Matrix, a good chunk of that, I assume, Matrix is in turn paying to radio stations or TV stations or something of that nature?
Through the chair, yes.
Thank you.
Any other discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Item carries.
Referral 10-278. Acceptance
Moved
of
by
a grant.
Legislator McCann, seconded by Legislator Quattro. Any discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Item carries.
Referral 10-279.
Moved by
acceptance of a
Legislator
grant.
Quattro, seconded by Legislator Tucciarello. Any discussion? There being none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Item carries.
Referral 10-280. Acceptance of a
Moved by
grant.
Legislator Tucciarello, seconded by Legislator Yolovich. Any discussion? There being none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Item carries.
Referral 10-281.
Moved by
acceptance
Legislator
of a grant.
Yolovich, seconded by Legislator Barker. Any discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Item carries.
Referral 10-282.
Moved by
acceptance.
Legislator McCann, seconded by Legislator Barker. Legislator Haney.
Mr. Chairman, do we have, this is not a new program as I understand it. Do we have any performance data that indicates that this has had some measurable impact, such as reduced absenteeism or anything in the schools where the program is being conducted?
Through the chair, that statistic in particular is not part of the study. This is for year 3 funding, and the goal of the program is to assess the sustainability of a school influenza program, actually immunizing the children in the school. So that would be an outcome. But in year 1, it was preparation. Year 2, they felt it was compromised by the H1N1 outbreak, whether it was successful or not, and so year 3 funding was authorized.
So after, and I assume the prior 2 years were roughly 380,000 each?
Through the chair, approximately, that is correct.
Okay. So after spending $700,000, we don't know whether we're having an impact or not?
Through the chair, the impact that we are measuring is whether or not we are able to have a nursing organization coordinate in-school influenza vaccinations successfully so that it doesn't cost they can bill the insurance companies directly and not cost us, the county, or an expense. So at this point, they've done all the preparation. We've signed up all the schools. We've done 1 year last year of the study, but they feel the results were compromised because of the H1N1 vaccination program that took place, immunization program that took place last summer. So they don't have clear results, and they asked to have this study continued.
So the intent of the first 2 years was to see if a nurse-based organization could do the immunizations and bill private insurance?
Through the chair, that is correct. We are conducting a study to determine if this is a sustainable immunization program.
Through the chair, and I certainly don't wish to be argumentative, but I guess I would have assumed that the answer would be an automatic yes. I mean, nursing organizations are conducting flu clinics. I mean, I went last Sunday and got a flu shot at a supermarket from some nursing organization, and they're billing my insurance company. Why wouldn't, I mean, what would have caused the answer to be no rather than yes? I don't mean to put you on the spot. And,
right. Correct. Yep. Through the chair, this is a program that is designed. We applied to conduct the study in this fashion to determine if this is a sustainable way to provide immunizations to elementary school students. So it's the study that we've been charged with conducting. We didn't come up with the design.
So somebody at the state health department had the bright idea that there ought to be a study conducted on this? And
Through the chair, it's the CDC, and we are only one of 2 counties in the country awarded this.
yeah. It almost sounds to me akin to the federal research projects on the sex life of the tsetse fly or something, I mean. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Legislator Haney. Is there any other discussion or questions on this referral? There being none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Item carries. Next item.
Referral 10-286.
Moved by
authorized-
Legislator McCann, seconded by Legislator Quattro. Any discussion? There being none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Item carries.
Referral 10-287.
Moved by
authorized-
Legislator Quattro, seconded by Legislator Tucciarello. Any discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Item carries.
Referral 10-288. Authorized.
Moved by
the
Legislator
acquisition-
Tucciarello, seconded by Legislator Yolovich. Any discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Item carries.
Referral 10-289. Authorized the sale of county.
Moved by Legislator Yolovich, seconded by Legislator Barker. Any discussion? Legislator Haney.
Through you, Mr. Chairman, do we know what the East Arundecoit School District is going to do with this parcel?
Through the chair, the parcel's right in the middle of what they're probably using already in one of their exercise, playground areas.
Oh, so it's adjacent to property they already own?
Through the chair, that's correct.
Thank you.
Any other discussion? There being none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Item carries. Next item.
Referral 10-290. Authorized
Moved by
a
Legislator
contract-
Barker, seconded by Legislator McCann. Any discussion? Legislator Haney.
Through you, Mr. Chairman, who has been performing this service for the county in the past? And that's the old Reedman Agency, right?
Through the chair, that's my understanding.
Yep. Why are we making the change to Gallagher from Brown and Brown?
Through the chair, we sent out proposals to 4 insurance brokers, and one of the insurance brokers, Gallagher, presented a proposal with a cost proposal that the committee deemed to be preferable to what Brown and Brown was offering.
Okay, good.
Any other discussion on this matter? There being none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Item carries. Next item.
Referral 10-292. Authorized.
Moved by Legislator McCann, seconded by Legislator Quattro. Any discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Item carries. Are there any other matters to come before the committee at this time? Legislator Haney.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to ask, since I see our esteemed finance director here, whether we have yet done the RAND borrowing that we always do for year-end cash flow purposes.
Through the chair, at the present time, we have not. We would anticipate doing that the latter part of October, early part of November.
Through you, Mr. Chairman, have you sized the offering yet? Do you have an idea of how much you think it's going to have to be this year?
Through the chair, we believe it will be approximately the same dollar amount, maybe in varying proportions between the general fund and the hospital fund, but the same dollar amount as it was last year.
And through you, Mr. Chairman, as I recall, that was $85 million?
Through the chair, it was $75 million.
$75 million, okay. Through you, Mr. Chairman, have we been able to, I know that there have been some discussions about things that could be done to improve our cash flow, to reduce the RAND borrowing. Have we been successful in any of those discussions at all?
Through the chair, we've had a number of discussions with other municipalities as well as some of the authorities that are local to this region to discuss the possibility of assisting us from a cash flow standpoint. And we've continued to have discussions with the State Controller's Office regarding the ability to do that and their approval process on being able to do that. And it's I'll just say it's taking some time to get them on board with that process.
Okay. And through you, Mr. Chairman, I'm actually surprised that you're able to keep the borrowing to last year's level. Has the state improved? A couple of months ago, the delays in state reimbursements had gotten far worse than usual. Has that situation improved somewhat? Or?
Through the chair, at the end of August, we saw a sizable paydown of some of the receivables that the state had been holding back as they went through their budget process and their cash flow needs on their end, and they have subsequently put us almost back to where is the normal cycle of the delay in reimbursing us for expenditures.
Okay. So, through you, Mr. Chairman, we're back to the abysmal normal situation rather than the horrible, unusual situation.
Through the chair, that's correct.
Okay.
I think we're counting on Legislator Bronson to maybe get over there and save the day. You're very welcome. Are there any other matters to come before this committee at this time? There being no further business, the September 29, 2010 meeting of the Ways and Means Committee stands adjourned. The next meeting was scheduled for October 27, 2010 at 6 p.m.